Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm continuing on the handbag collection series, and this is now video number 3. So there seems to be a big gap between every video, I know, and I'm trying my best. Oh, it's just so busy. Honestly, this house doesn't stop. There's wee things I've found and problems I'm having to sort, and it's a much bigger house. You guys have seen my tour of the house when I first moved in. I used to live in a very small apartment, and now I have a house and all the maintenance and things you have to buy, and being a homeowner is hard. So sorry that it has taken longer than expected, because I used to do it every Friday night, and I'm just, anytime I have a bit of free time, I'm doing my best to get a video out. So let's get cracking with the next one. I will not bore you, and we are going on to shelf number 3. So, by the way, there are 5 shelves. I was just checking. 5 shelves. And my lovely velvet chair. I love this chair. I kind of wish I could sleep in this chair. I probably could. It's so comfy. It is lovely. It is so nice. Anyway, so, right, let's get to it. Kate, stop waffling. I need to stop waffling. Okay. So, this beauty. Real, one of the real ones, Christian Dior, bought 4 or 5 years ago, hardly used from an eBay seller, and I know why, because I've done the exact same. And this is a Christian Dior Boston bag in the pink and white monogram with the flowers and the butterflies, and this baby is absolutely gorgeous. But the problem I have with this baby is it is so gorgeous that I'm scared to use it. I have used it once. That's right. Once in probably about 4 years. 4 or 5 years. It's not that I don't want to use it. It is wonderful, because even though it looks small, I was surprised because I did buy it off eBay from a fantastic seller. Oh, she had this packaged even better than a luxury store. I remember it took me like 15 minutes to get out all the packaging. She was amazing. It has this beautiful pink interior. Kind of reminds me of like the interior of the Tahitian, Louis Vuitton Tahitian collection. All pink. And the Christian Dior label there. Let me see if I can get this. I love this tripod, you guys. £1 from the pound shop. Christian Dior, and then the serial number is underneath. You guys can see that. So it's absolutely beautiful, and it fits a lot. It's like a tiny, it actually reminds me of like a tiny Speedy, you know, not in the width but the height. But it fits so much. You can fit a long wallet in here. So I'm just gonna fix the tripod here. You can fit a long wallet in here, all your essentials. I think the thing that I find also, it's so pretty. I just don't want anything to happen to, like I said, the thing, I've got a past video on this, and the thing that kind of, I can see why the seller sold it, and I was going to sell it for the exact same reason. You're kind of scared to use it because this is all fabric. A mark gets on this, you are bleeped. I'm not going to swear, but you are bleeped, because you can't get it out. You really can't get it out. It's pink and white, and you get the stain on that. It's going to be extremely hard to get that off. And that is what put me, I mean, even look at the little padlock here. It's so pretty. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you know what I'm going through these bags? I'm getting annoyed at myself that these bags, the bags I've spent the most money on, I'm not using. Like, seriously, I've got to stop this. This has to stop. I've bought them for a reason. I love them, and I won't sell them because I love them. So will I use them? And I'm really, really getting annoyed at myself now, because this is such a beautiful bag. It needs to get used more than once in 4 years. So I will try. It's just the thought of, oh, can you imagine like red wine or something, or Coke or something, spilling on this. It's so annoying. I've really got to stop, but it is the most beautiful bag. But I couldn't believe it. The seller had hardly touched it, and she was a big premium seller on eBay. It sold loads of designer items, and even the dust bag, like a real Christian Dior dust bag, like, is so thick. This is so thick. It is like, it was amazing to get all the packaging and all the cards, and you know, and it is discontinued. It's a discontinued line as well. And this was just before, like a year before, the saddlebags came back into fashion. So I got a really good deal. That would not be, you know, as well priced as when I got it. So yes, I have to use it. I'm getting really annoyed at myself now. So that was, I think it's called the Boston bag. So these are in no particular order, brand order, by the way, because I think when I got to this line, it was all a bit mixed and matched. So here's another little Guess beauty. I've used this a lot, and I cannot remember the name. Oh, I have so many Guess bags, I can't remember the name, but this was a past season bag. I had to get it on eBay. Brand new though, and I love it. Like I said, I'm gonna stop talking about the bags now, because there are videos on each of these bags, and this is like the little camera bag, and I love how the Guess is embossed here on the, oh, it's so cool. They don't do this anymore. And I love graffiti and the black and the white with the pink. Absolutely gorgeous. And I think I have this one stuffed. I do have this stuffed. So it does look small. You do have to downsize, you do. But what I love about this bag is that it's not adjustable, and it's like they made this for my height. I am 5'2", and this sits perfectly when I'm wearing this crossbody. It's nearly like, if I adjusted it, it wouldn't be any better than how it is now. It is absolutely perfect. I love using this bag. It is small, but it packs a punch. It's weatherproof. If it rains, it doesn't matter. The design is just so beautiful, so unique, and it's got everything I just love in a bag. And I got it for, I think I got this for about 50 or 60 pounds. Absolutely amazing. Oh, and with the Christian Dior bag, I got it for 295, I believe. But that was about 4 years ago. So before the saddlebags came back with Christian Dior, because I told you guys in a previous video, before the saddlebags really came back into style, you could get a real Christian Dior saddlebag on eBay for around £100, and now they're going for £1,000 because the saddlebag has come back. So it was a great time to buy Christian Dior at that time, because the prices were brilliant. You just never know. Like, you never know if you get a bag and it explodes again. If let's say, like the Hamilton, the Michael Kors Hamilton, they've imagined the design, and if you guys have seen on the Michael Kors website, is it Bella Hadid, Gigi's sister, is modeling the new Hamilton, where the Hamilton used to be the two straps with the padlock in the middle. They're now they're kind of like at an angle with the padlock, and these new Hamiltons are going for starting at £340. And now that has sparked interest in the now discontinued original Hamilton. So those prices are shooting up. So you never know. Just hang on to your bags. Even if you're not too sure or whatever, you never know what's around the corner. It can like start the trend all over again. So hang on to your bags. Hang on to your designer bags. And even like, you know, Guess bags, old like discontinued lines. When I saw that, I was like, oh, I would have happily paid more than that. It was absolutely gorgeous. So just, you know, don't get rid of your bags if you still love them. Please don't. Okay, so the next one, another Guess beauty. This was the first, if I'm right, the first ever Guess purchase I made. Also on my channel. You can see that. I love this bag so much. I love it. It's just, oh, I'm not going to go on about it, but you guys have seen the video. It's so beautiful. So it's a mini backpack in the graffiti. pink, white graffiti against the monogram. It's so beautiful. It really is. The zips, those beautiful detailing on the zips. Absolutely loads of space. So much space. I keep it stuffed. Oh, it's just the most amazing, comfortable bag. I think I got this for about £89 when it first came out, and I think it's still available. I'm not 100% sure, but I bought it in the two prints. I bought it in the tote, which the tote is up there. After buying this, I wanted everything in this print. This was just the bag that was made for me. Absolutely beautiful. So comfortable to wear, loads of room, reasonably priced, absolutely not a thing wrong with it. Oh, and I remember one day I was wearing this and I was going about the city centre and a girl was passing me wearing the exact same bag, and we gave each other a look like, isn't this bag class? It's so cool. By the way, class is a Belfast way of saying cool. Just to let you know. For any American viewers, when we say, oh, that's class, it means that's cool. Just to let you know. Or Belfast isms, as we say. Okay, so then off this one. Love-hate relationship with this one, guys. So this is my Dior replica that I got off AliExpress about 7-8 years ago, when AliExpress used to be good and you could actually get really good replicas. You can't find anything on AliExpress anymore. I even tried for the first time in months searching on AliExpress today, and like anything that you search, it just does that little, you know, when it's loading something for ages and nothing came up. I don't know if the website's down or if it's been shut down or whatever the problem is, but the good days of AliExpress are well and truly gone. So I bought this, and looking back, I should have bought it in the black. If you're interested in me talking longer about this, there is a video on this. And this is the replica Lady Dior in pink leather. And it is the most wonderful replica that I think I own. It is real leather. Oh, so gorgeous. It is absolutely the spitting image of the real Lady Dior. Absolutely gorgeous. Even has the branding on the back, the Christian Dior Paris. It has the zip that is exactly the same. It has the CD stamped on all of the hardware. And the zip, the big zip that has the CD on it. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. And it has the Christian Dior Paris. Like, this is just the most amazing replica I've ever bought. The problem I have with this is that it's a pink bag. Now, when I bought this, I was younger, and as you can tell, I love pink. You know, like the handbag room is pink, the chair is purple pink, all that. But with a handbag, I've come to realize over time, and I've said this in the original video for this bag, that there is little to no occasion for me to use a pink bag. It does not go, anything that I wear is very rarely pink. It's always black or grey or navy, and I very rarely wear pink. I've got dark hair, and pink is just not something in an outfit choice that suits me, although I love pink things. So this poor little baby never gets used because it's pink. And what annoys me so much is that at the time I could have got the black version of this, and I swear if I had the black version of this with the silver hardware, I would have worn that to death. I swear. It was just so beautiful, and when I first got it, and I look at it now, and it is so beautiful, but if I put this with any outfit that I have, I just do not wear pink bags. But I cannot part with it. It's so fantastic as a replica, and it was about £60. And the feet at the bottom the fact it's silver hardware, AliExpress were just brilliant back then for really good replicas, if you found the right seller. Sometimes the seller, you know, you get a dud. But that was the most unexpected surprise. And every letter here in the door was wrapped, like shrink wrapped in plastic. It took so long. I can even see some of it now still because it was so hard to get off. There's actually still some shrink wrap. Oh my god, there's still some shrink wrap. It was so hard to get off because it was nearly too well packaged. Like, even better than what you could imagine. And it took forever to get all the shrink wrap off all the letters. Oh, it's just the most beautiful bag. And I remember I saw it for the first time in Prague years ago with my boyfriend. And I saw it in the shop window. And I don't know about you guys. Actually, drop me a comment in the comment section below. Not that I do get to go on holiday much, but I've been to Venice, I've been to London, I've been to Edinburgh, and I've gone to the Louis Vuitton in all of those cities. But I do have real items and I have replica items, but my boyfriend's the one who's nearly pushing me in the door. I'm so scared to go into those stores. And I don't know why. Like, I have real items. And even if I didn't, like, what's to stop me looking around? What's to stop anybody looking around and having a look in a designer store? But there is an intimidation factor. There is, I remember in Venice, we were very, very early because we were getting to St. Mark's Square, trying to get to St. Mark's Square before the crowds arrived. And there was no one in the Louis Vuitton store. It was nearly like a tumbleweed when we opened the door. And they were nearly like on us, you know. And I said to Johnny, oh, that's the Masters Collection. And the girl heard me. She knew that I knew. Yeah, do you remember the horrible Masters Collection? Ugh. The art. Anyway, the less said about that, the better. And she was then straight over showing me all the Masters Collection items. And I felt like I was wasting her time because I was like, I didn't want to say, yeah, that's lovely, but the Masters Collection is really ugly and I'm not going to be spending that money on the Masters Collection or at all. I spent all of my money on this holiday, you know? So we're going to Paris in September, and I've been to Paris twice. And the second time I bought my real Louis Vuitton wallet. Again, the Louis Vuitton store, I think it was Saint-Germain-des-Prés, and it was empty. Not saying I felt pressured into buying it, but there was no one else in the store at the time. But this time we're going to the huge headquarters, like the Champs-Élysées, which is like 7 floors. So I know I'm not going to be intimidated because you even have to queue outside to get in. And this time, I just want to be left alone. Just let me look at things. Let me just have a look. It's not like Primark where you're spending £1 or £3, £10, you know. That annoys me in designer stores. Just let me have a look. You know, like, it's not a cheap store, and you know, I know you're working on commission, but my God, just let us have a look. Ugh. Anyway, sorry, rambling. Okay, so guys, only 2 bags left of this video. So the next one, guess again. Guess again. Okay. Oh, this is my wee baby. I love this one. This one is the Affair, the Guess Affair, and the Affair line had the stars in the monogram. And I love the fact, the grey. It reminds me so much of the Louis Vuitton men's collection. That's the, oh, it's not the Damier, is it Damier Graphite? The men's collection and the stars. And again, there's a video on this. I've been rambling on for nearly 20 minutes now. I'm not going to bore you. I went into that little rant there. So this is the Guess Star Affair backpack. Absolutely fantastic. I love this bag. I love that it has, instead of the little loop, you kind of have it like that. You can nearly put it on your arm. It was so handy to get things in and out. But it is annoying that you kind of have to push this down, open it, drawstring, pull the drawstring, get your wallet, find your wallet, take your wallet out, then put your wallet back. Then with 2 hands, drawstring, okay, then we turn it over and we have to line the clasp up with the hole, the tiny, tiny hole that you can hardly see. Push it in, clasp it. Annoying. So what I did, because they have side pockets and quite generous side pockets, because I was mostly, when I was using the train, I'm using the bus now because I've moved. I do drive, but because I've got my car, yay, I've got a car now, I do drive, guys, but you cannot park in Belfast city centre, so that's where I work, so I bus it in every day, as do most people. So I will put my card, or my little, like, I have my Guess card holder, and I put it in there, and it fits perfectly in there. It has the little side barriers so they won't fall out, but yeah, that is kind of a downside, that the opening is really fussy with this backpack. There's no zip, it's all that, and it's kind of like the, is it the Neo Noe from Louis Vuitton? A lot of people have said that's quite fussy to get in and out of. That drawstring, you do need 2 hands, you need to place it down and secure it, and anyway, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. I love that bag. And the last one for this video, guys, guess again, what is your prize? Oh, this one never gets, this one hardly gets used, because when I bought this I was hoping it would be bigger. This is, I think it's called the Florence Crossbody, and this is nearly, it's nearly like the Affair in the grey, but this one's like a dark grey and black in the monogram, versus the light grey monogram. This is like a dark black against a grey. I was hoping when I bought this that this would be a work bag. It's too small for a work bag. So it's nearly like a, it kind of reminds me of how much room I have in my Chanel replicas. But this, what is good about this for an evening bag, you've got 2 card slots here. You've got a zip compartment here. The only downside is because of the size, the way the shape, sorry, not the size, the shape of the bag is nearly like the Dior saddle bag. You're limited for space because your main compartment for space is in the middle, and you're cut off at the sides because it gets shorter and shorter and shorter. So you're nearly having to put things on their side, put them at an angle to try and fit everything in. But what I love, I mean, it's such a unique bag, because with a small bag like this, you'd expect a little dainty chain or something like that. This has a lovely kind of guitar strap like vibe. You can wear a crossbody. Now it does come up very short, so that's what it kind of annoyed me as well, because there wasn't a model on the Guess website modeling this. So yes, I can put it there, but it looks silly, so you would have to put it on your side like that. But it is a curved shape. I may sell this in the future, because I kind of know I probably will not use this, even though it looks really beautiful. It's just something that I know I'm not going to reach for. So I may actually keep this out after the video and put this up on eBay. If you guys watch from the UK, sorry, anyone watching in America, I do not ship to America, I only ship to UK. If you are interested, let me know. Put a comment in the comment section below. It has been used literally twice. If even twice, it might have only been once, and it is in pristine condition. So let me know if you're interested, and I will put it on eBay, and this will probably go to a new home. So, okay guys, so that is shelf number 3 done. I have 2 more shelves, and then that is it. So thank you guys for watching. I did have something to show you. I did buy new boots today from Guess. I'll keep that for another video. This video has run on way too long, so I will end it here. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll speak to you soon. Mwah. Bye guys.